that time again. Welcome, guys, to the show. We're going to try and predict the lineup for Leicester tomorrow. That's even if the game goes ahead. Who knows? It might just get called off as soon as we do this show, which will make this show obsolete. But anyway, let's get to it. First of all, let's just do some homework. Who Knows Wins is proudly now the sponsor to this channel. Please go and check out Who Knows Wins. The app is completely free. Completely free. It's linked in the chat. It's also in the description of the video. And you can go up against me tomorrow. Here are your picks. So tomorrow you've got obviously the Wednesday doubleheader special. Obviously Leicester versus Spurs. Brentford versus Man United as well, with these on offer in the bet. You've got Leicester and Man United to score in the first half, over 5.5 goals in 2 games, a red card, maybe Kane and Cavani to both score, Spurs and Man United both to be leading at half time, the full-time results, and is there going to be a penalty in this game or in the United game? Let me know what your thoughts are on any of those. But seriously, if you do want to play along with me, it's £3 to enter. There's a £300 prize pot at the minute. With I think there's 8 people joined in so far, which is banging. Thank you for doing that, guys. I shared that earlier on Twitter. If you want to join in, go and find it's in the app. You have to open up the app, and on the top, it's scrolling. It's Match of the Day, Wednesday's EPL special. Click on the black tab and you can come in and literally pick exactly what you want to pick. As I've just mentioned, you have to tick every single box. It's £3 to enter, and you could win 300 quid in the pot. So join us for that tomorrow. That's going to be fun. That's while the game's playing, I'm going to be reading those out. What's coming in, what's not coming in, am I winning, blah, blah, blah. So if you want to take my money, join me. Proudly sponsored by Who Knows Wins. Thank you. And I appreciate them for doing what they're doing. Right. Previous meetings between Leicester. Let's go into it. Look, I'm not too happy with the fact that obviously we lost top 4 football. We lost Champions League football because of Spurs. They came down here, we were winning, and somehow we ended up fluffing it. And not only that, Chelsea won their game and we lost Champions League football for the second year running after sitting in the top 4 for more than 80% of the season. It's not looking good this season though, boys. We are struggling to maintain anywhere near the glimpse of how we were performing for the last 2 years. Nowhere near. However, we do have a lot of players out. And speaking of a lot of players out, it don't look like we're going to have many players again. But here are some players that are coming back. Leicester City will have Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, Luke Thomas, Kaglar Soyuncu is available for this too. Don't forget, our strike force for this game will be Pats and DAKA, because Jamie Vardy is also out. Soumare will be okay, according to BBC Sport Leicester, although he was ill, so I'm not sure on that one. We'll find out more, I suppose, tomorrow. Perez is coming back. James Justin is actually available for the first time in 11 months. Obviously, he's been playing a few under-23s. He's also trained a few times. But Brendan Rodgers has confirmed, actually, that Soumare is available. So there you go. But bad news is Timothy Castagne has got a blood issue in his thigh, and it looks like it's going to be out for 8 weeks. Oh, man, I kind of miss having an actual team. I'm just going to have a quick look on YouTube now on what your thoughts are on the lineup. Let me have a look what you guys have voted. If you want to vote, quickly go and do that. You guys are going with a 4-2-3-1 formation, so that is what we're going to go with. I assume Kasper Schmeichel's going in goal, so we will go straight to it. By the way, guys, hope you like the new graphics. The interface has had a complete update, and we are now ready to go for everything during the game. We will be able to do everything from stats to other goal scores. The list goes on. We'll be able to switch between the two. Obviously, the stats aren't in there yet, but you get the idea. I'll be able to switch between the lot. So it's quite cool. I've worked tirelessly to get this working, and it's looking like it's going to be a very, very good for the watch-alongs going forwards. So let me know if you're enjoying it. Let me know if it's anything anything that needs tweaking, anything that you think that don't look quite good, chappers, change that, and I'll have a look at it. But let's do this. I can imagine Kasper Schmeichel's in goal. Let me know in the chat what your thoughts are. It's got to be Kasper, right? Danny Ward should get a chance, says Talk Leicester City. Crazy about DT. Yes, we'll get into that in a second. Lee, check your Twitter message for some good Leicester news, says MP Gaming. I'm going to have a look right now, pal. I am going to have a look right now. Roger says that LCFC held a big review to look at their practices and see if there was anything they could be doing differently to limit of injuries. God knows. I mean, we'll get that's probably another video for another day. But seriously though, you are here. Smash a like while you're here. Hi Jamie, how are you? Says Brandon Lewis. Hi Lewis, how are you? RL. Danny Ward should get a start though, says Talk Leicester. I'm not so sure that we dropped Kasper Schmeichel, though, to be fair. Speaking of Kasper Schmeichel, have you boys watched his documentary yet? Mine's on the to-do list. I've had that much stuff going on. And obviously, I've been working on this channel, which means a lot to me. So, obviously, I ain't had time to watch that yet. But let me know if it was a good watch. Let me know if it was a good watch. Lee, will Leicester bring in anyone? I can't see it. I mean, James Justin's coming back. Fofana he's had a setback. But I think with some of the players coming back from injury and stuff, I think that's to Rodgers. Maybe he sees that's like, oh, there you go. That's our transfer. Free, haven't had to pay. What's his documentary on? Good question. I think it was on ITV4, so it's probably on ITV Player, MP. I'm pretty sure it would be. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's where it would be. Anyway, let's put Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Purely because why the hell not? It's got to be Schmeichel, right? It can't be Ward. So we'll stick Kasper in goal. So Kasper goes in. I'm going to go to the voting now. Who's going left back? We haven't got many options, to be honest with you. In fact, who have we got as a potential left back? There's no one apart from Luke Thomas. This is a bit silly. This is why the prediction show's bloody hard. It's only going to be Luke Thomas. It can't be anyone else. It's on ITV Hub. There you go, Johan. It's got to be... there's no point me even doing a poll. There's literally no point. There's no point. There's no point. I'm not going to bother. There's no point. I'll just put Luke Thomas in. Luke is our only option. So Thomas goes left. I don't think VDC is available, actually, as far as I know. Not 100% certain on that, but it's got to be Thomas. Bertrand is injuredly. I know that. Didn't say Bertrand. I was on about Brunt. I don't think it is. VDC isn't at left back. He was terrible versus Watford. He's a right back. It looks like Thomas. So we'll move on to the right side. It's going to be Michael Brighton, right? If there's no Castagna, there's no Ricardo, then Brighton's our only option. And Marte's not here. It's going to be Michael Brighton, right? It's got to be. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. I'd rather have Ward in left back than Bertrand. Oh, yeah, it could be James Justin, to be fair. Could play JJ. Or Brighton or JJ. There you go. I'll let you guys vote. Go for it. First battle. Right back. JJ or Kevin? I mean, do you want to rush JJ back to a full commit? It's Spurs. Bench JJ as he just came back from injury. Exactly. I don't think he'll come in. I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. I don't think he'll start. But you don't know. You generally don't know. You might be raring to go. Might be completely ready to come back. But I think he's only going to get 20 minutes. So, and I'm looking at your voting now. Everyone's going with Kevin. There's 15 votes. 60% of you have said Kevin. So we'll go with Kevin. So we'll put Michael Brighton back in. So that leaves us with the centre-backs. Now, we've got Vestergaard. And we've also got Söyüncü. So Okay, this is tough. This is tough. It's literally, it's Vestergaard and Sunchu. Or Hamza. Okay, we could do Hamza. So end that poll. Kevin wins that one. Well, what we'll do then, we'll do centre backs. We'll do Cags plus Vesta. Cags plus Hamza. Or Hamza plus Vesta. Vote on that for me, boys and girls, in the chat. There's 30 of you here. Get those likes up as well, guys. I really do struggle with likes on videos. Please just do what you've got to do. Add a few likes to the video. It'll help it go further, and more people will see this video, and more people will find my channel. That's how it works. That's how the algorithm works on YouTube. It's as simple as that. Hamza is available. A brick and a fridge for fullbacks. I know Hamza isn't set, but I want to see him play there again so bad. He was fantastic. And he was fantastic in the last game, which was against Watford. Yeah, it was when it was the cup. We've not had a Premier League game since Liverpool on the 28th. Oh, fuck. It's scary, isn't it? It's 21 days. Is that 21 days since a Premier League game? I mean, that's disgusting, isn't it? Imagine if we got knocked out of the cups. We would have nothing. We'd be sitting here waiting for football to come on. Okay, let's have a look at that poll. You guys are going for Cags and Hamza. So none of you want... Oh, okay. 20 have voted. 50% have gone Cags and Hamza. Wow. So no one wants Vesta in, which I'm surprised. Because there's no Ndidi, you know. There's no Sumare. That's all I'm saying in the middle. That's all I'm saying. You want Hamza in the middle, surely. But, okay. You guys... know what you guys seem to know what you're doing, so I'm leaving it with you guys, which leaves the middle. Now, if that's the case, fucking hell, it's going to be Yuri and KDH, isn't it? It's going to be Kinnan. Yeah, it is. But Dewsbury Hall is not that kind of CDM kind of role that Ndidi and even Sumari are. He's more like a Tielemans kind of player. He's a box-to-box sort of player. You can't have Sumari. I don't think he's... I don't know if he's going to be all right or not. He says he is, according to BBC, but I'm sure I read earlier this morning that he was ill. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's have a look what you guys are saying. So CMs. You got Sumare and Yuri. You've got KDH, Yuri, or you've got Yuri. Or you've got Sumare and KDH. KDH plus Sumare. There you go. I love the fact that we do this, right? Because this is the most interactive show. I don't see anyone doing this on YouTube anywhere else. I don't see where people get in voting and make the squad from the chat. So I think James Justin, Marcel the legend, I think James Justin will be on the bench. I don't think he will start. Purely because, although he's fit, bringing him back straight away for a start, I don't know. James Justin's going to make the bench. But that's what you guys have voted. It's not me. You guys are voting this, not me. Not me. I've put Casper in goal. Yes, I've done that. But the rest so far has been all you. Lee Chappie, you doing an OBS tutorial, says Oish. If you want me to, if that's something that you require and something that you'd like to see on the channel, I can do that for you. We can start from a complete blank screen on OBS, and I can create this for you in front of your very eyes and show you how to do it. 3 likes off 30 though. Come on, you know what to do. There's 45 people here now. That's better. Some better views. That's what we like to see. Let's have a look again on that voting. Sumari and Yuri. Okay, so Sumari and Yuri is your vote. We'll get Yuri in. I can imagine Yuri was going to start, to be honest with you. So in that case, we move on. So KDH is going to make the bench. So KDH and James Justin, I'm just going to put them in. It's nice to see this. Are you ready? We've not done this for a long time. There he is. James flipping Justin is on the bench, boys. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Not seen him for ages. It's like having a new player. It's such a shame because he was on a whirlwind of a run. Such a shame. A bit like the Ricardo. I thought he was mustard and then bang. You know, such a shame. But lovely to see that face. Lovely. Simply. Get those likes up and help a guy out. Lee, we could play JJ for the first half and then play Mark for second half. What do you think? I don't think he's going to start, mate. I genuinely don't. If he comes on, and you might be right. You might be right. He might get 60 minutes and then Marks comes on. But you guys voted. See you later, mate. Take care. Thank you for coming in. Maybe you're right. Do we swap JJ for Brighton? Do we swap JJ for Brighton? Let me know. Let me know. JJ for Brighton. Yes or no? Yo, Richard, how are you, my man? You good? You liking the new setup? This is the new layout. Brand new for the channel. Can't wait to get on with a watch along tomorrow. It's just looks so clean, doesn't it? Look at that. I can switch between so many different things. So it's going to be banging. I can't wait. I've spent hours putting this together. Hours and hours and hours of time putting this together. No. At the back, well, JJ was due to be on the bench for a game 3 or 4 days earlier, so maybe not ready to start. Exactly, MP. Right, okay. He stays there then. He stays there. No is your polls. No. So we end that one. Now, DAKA's going up top. There's no point even asking anyone on. There's no Nacho. There's no VARDY. So DAKA is the man up top, which leaves the left wing and the right wing, and obviously Madders in the middle. It's got to be James Maddison, right? It can only be Madders. There's no one else. Has to be Maddison. I could say Perez on the right. We'll put Maddison in the middle because it's an easy one. But you can't not play him at the minute. He's been unstoppable, especially with James Maddison and Yuri on the bench, on the pitch at the same time. I just read an absolute banger here for you. Let me just get it. Where was it? It was mad. It's Mad About Foxes has put it out. Go and check out Mad About Foxes' Twitter and Insta. At this current point in the season, no midfield duo in the Premier League has contributed to more goals than Maddison and Tielemans. Maddison Tielemans, 23 all in. Next up would be Mount and Jorginho, Foden and Silva, and Fernandes and Pogba. There you go. So they are top. Those two boys are top in the Premier League together at this point in the season. Got to start both of them. So we go left wing, we go right wing. Where we're going first? I will go right wing. So is it Perez? Is it Lookman? Go. Is it Perez or Lookman on the right? Because you know Barnes is going left. Surely Barnes is going left. We will miss Yuri being amazing. I know. He needs to sign the thing, but he's not going to, is he? I'm gutted. We're all gutted. Every single one of us are gutted. We don't want him to go, but look, he's a world-class player, and I think I just think he's a young lad. It's a short career. You've got to make the most money you possibly can, and I think that's what he's going to do. I think he'll end up going somewhere big. Real Madrid, maybe someone that sort of size. I don't think it'll be in England. I think he'll go abroad. But you never know. He could end up somewhere. Could end up Chelsea for all we bloody know. I hope not. But we seem to be a feeder club for them more than any other club, I think. But Lookman has been on great form. Well, let's have a look at the posts. Castagna is out for about 2 months, mate. Stefan. Yeah. Unfortunately, Lookman is your man to start over Perez on 18. There's no love for Perez, is there? 91% of you now have voted Lookman in. That is quite funny. What has Perez ever done to anyone? I don't know, man. But there you go. Look, man, he's took over Perez 92% now on the... So I'm going to end it before it gets silly. 93%. That's nuts. So on the left, do I even need to ask Barnes? Do I even need to ask Barnes or Perez? I don't think so. I've done it anyway, just for the bands. I've done it for the bands, but it's Barnes. It's Harvey Barnes. We all know it's Harvey Barnes. We all do. Every single one of us knows Harvey Barnes is going on that left wing. But if you want to vote just for a bit of fun, go for it. Do it. Barnes all day, which means Perez goes on the bench. Who else can make the bench? Obviously, Danny Ward, wherever Danny Ward is, because you need a keeper. Not when you're playing FIFA, you don't know. Danny Ward on the bench. I can't believe James Justin will be on the bench tomorrow. It's amazing to see because I don't know. Has time gone? Would you say time's gone quick or what? I feel like it's gone really quick now. Anyway, there's no Marte. There's no Benkovic because he's gone. There's no Bertrand. There's no Castagna. There's no Evans. There's no Fofana. So Jakovic will probably be... we'll probably have two goalkeepers on the bench. Because you've got to fill the bench. So it'll be on the bench just in case something freakly happens. There's no Kelechi Nacho. So we could see I can't even say his name. Madi Vaudois. Is that his name? I can't pronounce his bloody name, to be honest with you. He could make the bench. Don't know. We'll just see who we've got left first before we commit to making this bench up. That's all. I'm just literally putting it together first for you guys and seeing who we've got. We've got Maswanis as well. He's another player that we could put in. Mendy's not eligible. Nelson's out on loan. Dennis Pat Ricardo's out. Oh, fucking hell. There's a lot out, isn't there? Vestergaard is obviously going to make the bench as well. He'll be on the bench. And there's a couple more as well. There's Brunt. He might get there. I don't think Will Alves will because he played yesterday. He might do, but I ain't got his number, to be fair. Or I might have. I've got 77, which is Will Alves. And we've got 68, which is, I think, was 62, which was Brunt. But, I mean, it's looking a little thin now, isn't it? Let's be honest. That's it. That's all we've got. That's all we've got. Lee, are you still sponsored by Manscaped? No, we're not. We're sponsored by Who Knows Wins. Speaking of Who Knows Wins, if you do want to join in, because there's only 8 people so far in the league, I tell you what, it's a good chance for you to win £300 if you join us right now. Click the link, get the free app. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us in this league. If you do want to play, it's £3. Click on the link. Who Knows Wins. It's a free app. £3, £300 pot. First prize, is 125 quid. You can have as many goes as you want, by the way. Second's 55 quid and third is 18 pounds. Out of 8 people, you got a chance of winning some money here, boys and girls. It's completely free. Link, just click it. It'll help me as well. If you want to support me, click the link and download the app. That will support me as well because I'm getting downloads. They're monitoring all my downloads as well. Not just brand awareness, but downloads. So if you want to really, really, really support the channel, please go and click that link and get the app for free. And you can also banter the hell out of me tomorrow when we play Tottenham Hotspur and you nick my money if you can. I don't think you will be able to, but if you do want to know what we are looking at betting on, it's this. There are all your things on Who Knows Wins that we're up against on the picks. You've got Leicester and Man United to score in the first half. You've got over 5.5 goals in 2 games. There's a red card in either game. You've got Cavani and Kane to score. You've got Spurs and Man United both to lead at half-time. There's a full-time results and penalty to be scored. So please join me tomorrow for that one. Until then, guys, that about wraps it up. If we do start with that squad, I'm feeling rather more confident than I were against Liverpool, put it that way, because Liverpool was scary. I don't know how we ended up winning that, to be honest with you. I'm going to read a few of your comments out before we shoot. Manscaped's left you forgot. No, they just move about. They just move about. That's all. They don't leave anyone for anyone in particular. They just move about. I had a 2-month contract, and that was it. 2-month contract. Kane not in training today, for your information. Ooh, bloody hell. You see, I wasn't so confident, but now looking at the side, I'm not too... I'm a bit better about it all, to be fair. And here's some stats for you before we go as well. Listen to this one. Leicester have won 38% of their Premier League games played on Wednesdays. 20 out of 53, okay? With another 15 of those draws. So the Foxes' best win rate on a specific day of the week in the competition's history, okay? Tottenham have lost 4 of their last 5 Premier League games on a Wednesday. So looking at that, it's going all for us. The stats are there. The history is there. Let's see where it goes. Link to tomorrow's watch along is pinned in the chat. I shall see you tomorrow at 7:30. We'll be live from 7:05 here on the channel for the Leicester versus Spurs game. I hope to see you all return and give me some likes tomorrow as well. Big up to all of you for coming in. Big up to all of you for supporting me, and just big up for liking and commenting and just engaging with the flipping YouTube channel, because we're growing. We're getting to 15K. We're slowly going to 15K on here. We've already reached over 15K. We're at I think we're at 16.5K on TikTok. If you want to follow me on TikTok, where the banging videos come out, please go over to that right now. I think all of my socials are in the description of the video. Take you to your exact platform. Instagram links there. It'll take you to Instagram. Same thing for TikTok. Same thing for Twitter. Go and follow me on all. It's Lee_Chappie on every platform known to man. I shall see you for tomorrow's game here on the channel. See you all later, guys. Take care. All the best. Tomorrow's watch along, the link is pinned in the chat. It's the second link. It will take you to the game. Get me some likes up right now, though. I know there's a few of you here still. Click in there and smash a like on it, and I shall see you tomorrow, 7:05. See you later, boys.